game. It's the Saints and the Falcons. All that and more. Coming up next.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Well, they'll be led out by a man who needs no introduction. One of the most exciting players in all of sports. Now in his 6th season out of Texas A&M, Patrick Mahomes. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Touchdown, Falcons! Aaron Jones, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From just shy of midfield, Willis. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, Mostert. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Willis now off of play action. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Willis to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And Rudolph has it left side. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it up. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Touchdown, Saints. Kyle Rudolph. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. And Mahomes going to run again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of the new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2nd down. Here's Willis. He's got it to Ingram. Complete. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, just the last thing we want to see here in the first quarter of the new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Willis. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
First and 10, Willis. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Seven, our score after 1. Here we go. 13 yards remaining on second down. Off the play fake, here's Willis. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here's 2nd and 8. And he completes it to Wilson. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons! Garrett Wilson with his first career touchdown and his first career game. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. A long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This one complete to Ingram. A good job defensively. Hold on to 4 yards and it's third down.
Good options there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down for a game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. From the gun, here's Willis. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We all knew how talented an athlete Malik Willis was coming out of Liberty, but lost in his running ability was simply how powerful an arm he has as well. There's not a throw in the playbook he doesn't have the strength to make. It's all about how well he can place those throws. Between that arm and his legs, his ceiling, easily one of the top ones in the league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Willis to throw once more. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL started. Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for any question to have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Bullard's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll have it past midfield.
And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. This one swung out here to Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Garrett Wilson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Falcons are in for 6. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that with an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Willis rushing into the line in a hurry here. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. the Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they lead him with a third and about 4 more for the first. And they struggled to get it rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Here's Willis now off the play fake. Throwing. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. A run with Mostert up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's one play there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's out to the flat for Ingram. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Running the counter with Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought the
2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already. He'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown. I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And I don't think he got it. He did. He stopped at the 1-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start. Mostert fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss in 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they absorb them to join them in the effort.
They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Tucker's kick is good, and with it they'll take the lead at 24-21. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run wide side with Jones. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to throw here. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go back to the ground with Jim. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. He finds Wilson, and he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Falcons! Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. Evades him at the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Jones going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, Flichter to kick off. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Willis on the bootleg. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. Up the middle, Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Second and 11 now. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second and 11 now. Willis, he dumps it down to Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing, Willis. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, but he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.